This one is not really related to Donkey Kong at all, but Donkey Kong is mentioned in the post. Am I the asshole for wanting to name my son for a video game character? My little shy guy, you know, Donkford Kongston the second, exactly. See, you get it. My wife, 26F, and I, 27M, are both big gamers. Are both big gamers. We actually met through playing a game together online, and it's important to us. We're expecting a baby boy in October, and we couldn't be happier. This will be the first child for all of us and the first grandchild / nibbling on both sides of our families. So they're pretty excited to meet him too. Here's where the problem comes in. My wife and I were both greatly moved by the story of Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. We consider him one of the best fictional characters of all time. I've been playing video games for a long time, and his story is the only one to ever make me cry. The only one? It was my wife who suggested that we use Arthur Morgan as the first and middle names for our son. You're just gonna do the whole name, huh? Arthur Morgan, first and middle name? One word, Carlack. My son, Carlack Johnson. Yeah. Not only would we be paying tribute to our favorite character, but there's nothing wrong or weird about the names, other than Arthur is a little old-fashioned now. But it isn't as if we're naming him Sonic the Hedgehog or Donkey Kong. There it is. There it is. That's how we got here, baby. My mother had a brother that died when I was about a year old, so I don't have any memories of him. She has been pressuring us to name our son after him. Again with the weird fucking glorification of dead family members through the naming of a child. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Stop it. I don't understand. Would you please explain? I don't get it. Please do not condemn a child to a lifetime of living up to the expectations of what this family member's life could have been. Stop it. It's weird. Puts a lot of pressure on him for no reason. I don't know why is my voice now. I don't know why I slipped into this. I can't escape it. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with his name either. It's pretty common. Think something like Robert John. It's just not what we wish to name our sprout. My older brother let slip to my mother that the name we chose was from a video game character, and she completely flipped out. She actually drove 30 minutes to our house so she could bang on our door and berate us in person for honoring someone who doesn't actually exist over her flesh and blood sibling. All names. Every name ever made, every single name is made up. Every single name is a made up jumble of mouth sounds based on something else. My God, imagine being so pissed about what someone else is going to name their own child that you get in your car, you drive half an hour to go bang on their door to yell at them in person. I understand that she still misses my uncle, but while this may be her grandchild, he is still first and foremost our son, and we already think of him as Arthur. That's going to be his name no matter what she feels about it. When we tried gently and then firmly to advise her that we respected her position, but that we weren't going to budge on ours, she walked out and told us that she would have nothing to do with our son and would never acknowledge him as family. Holy shit. Other than, like, literally throw everything else out right now. My love for your child, my love for my own grandchild is conditional on you naming him exactly what I want you to name him. My love for your child is conditional on you naming your son this one thing. That's so fucked. Don't force that the reconciliation of that grief onto someone else, let alone a fucking newborn child. Go to therapy. Go to fucking therapy. Am I the asshole for not making my mother happy and just giving her a freebie on this? I've actually always had a really good relationship with her, and it would hurt badly to not have her in my life or my son's life. My wife says that as parents, we are going to have to learn to advocate for ourselves because people are always going to be telling us that we've done something wrong and disagreeing with our parenting decisions. Absolutely not. She doesn't care about you or her child. She cares about the control that she has over you and the child. Based wife, 100%. 100%. Good wife. Good wife. Not the asshole, your child, you and your spouse's choice. That simple, period. Done. 100%. 100%. You obviously do not have a great relationship as you thought you did. Right? If that's going to be the hill your grandma dies on, you don't want that in your kid's life. 100%. Right. You didn't ruin that relationship. Your mom did. Your mom is the one that decided that this was the final straw for the relationship for you and your unborn child. Not naming her what she wanted to name a kid that isn't even hers. Boomers are so fucking weird about that, I swear to God. Oh, the phrasing on this. Am I the asshole for telling my wife that my son will always come before her? My 32M wife, 30F, is concerned over our financial situation. I think her concern is misplaced, but I told her my income isn't going to change anytime soon, so I asked her what we wanted to do about it. She suggested that when my son, she is his stepmother, turns 18, we should start charging him rent. I immediately shut down that idea and told her we would have to think of something else because there's no way I'm charging my son to live in our house. She said it was reasonable since I was paying most of his college tuition, but I told her there are alternatives. I suggested we stop eating out so much because it's $50 to $100 per meal, but she doesn't like that idea. I suggested other things, which she rejected, so I told her I'm open to suggestions. My son isn't going to be the source of our income. She told me I should think more of her than my son. That made me a little mad, so I told her my son will always come before her. She called me an asshole after that and hasn't talked to me since. Did I overstep? No. Break up. Just get a divorce. Right. How dare I love my child? No. We should use your son to become landlords, literally. She could get a job. Interesting. Weird. Look at that. Top comment here. Not the asshole. If she can't cut out eating out so much, there's no way the next step is charge an 18-year-old rent. Is she working? Can she get a better job? OP responds, she doesn't work. You shot down every option that OP submitted to you. And your only solution is charge your child rent money. Huh? I think it's time to charge their wife rent. I think it's safe to say that this is for the wife. Oh my, I have to read another Twitch post. I'm already fucking fuming. Will I be the asshole if I show my daughter's teacher's Twitch stream to school administration? Yeah, very, 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 very easy answer. Extremely easy answer for us. But I want to read it anyway. I just want to see how fucking pissed off I can get from reading this. God forbid people have lives outside of their profession. God forbid some people have a side hustle. Like, who gives a shit? My daughter is in high school. Last year, she had a younger science teacher, a woman in her mid-20s, who hadn't been teaching very long. About halfway through the year, my daughter and her friends found out this teacher was streaming on Twitch. My daughter doesn't know who found the teacher's stream first, but her and her friends started watching and clipping everything the teacher did and saved it all on their phones. I just recently discovered these videos when I grounded my daughter from her phone, and I am shocked to say the least. First of all, the teacher is streaming as oh my God. First of all, the teacher is streaming as some kind of weird, big-boobed anime character. This teacher is inappropriate. She's streaming as a cartoon, but the cartoon has titties and I'm weirdly into it. It's a VTuber. She's extremely inappropriate, using foul language and also making sexual comments super casually on stream. There are probably 50 different clips I found on my daughter's Snapchat of her teacher doing this. I wasn't sure what any of this was at first, and when I asked my daughter about it, she had such weird videos saved. She said, "Mom, we're pretty sure that's Mrs. X, or that's Mrs. Teacher from school the post is about." She had the same voice and everything. Oh yeah, I bet it's an 18+ stream too, for sure. Right. Yeah, they don't even know. Who cares? Teachers play video games. Teachers can have sex outside of school. Teachers can... I know this might come as a shock to you fucking boomers, but teachers fuck sometimes. Teachers are rational, consenting adults that can have sex. Shut the fuck up. This particular teacher left the school at the start of this year, but I found out quickly which school she moved to with a Google search. Why are you stalking this woman? I want to email administration for her new school and let them know the kind of inappropriate activities this teacher engages in outside of work. I reached out to parents of some of the other kids in my daughter's group chat. Oh my God. Most of them are telling me to leave it alone and let this teacher live her life. Thank God, a fucking rational person in this story. But there is one that's on the fence and kind of agrees with my viewpoint here. Yeah, the 1 out of 20, but one person. This has, so, you know the College Humor skit, if Google was a guy? Hang on. I gotta find this now. This gives me big this energy.
Vaccines cause autism?
Well, I have 1 million results that say they don't, and 1 result that says they do.
I knew it.
Just because I have it doesn't mean it's true!
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I get from there. Yeah. My daughter and her friends swear the teacher never invited any students to watch her stream and was actually trying to keep it a secret, and had a nervous breakdown last year about them harassing her online. And it's why she went and found a new job this year. I know teachers are allowed to have lives and hobbies outside of work. Do you though? Do you though? Are you sure that you know that? But I just think this is way too inappropriate to go unpunished. Unpunished? Unpunished? Why do you feel like you need to punish her? For playing video games online? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is not your child. This is not your friend. This is not a person that you have authoritative status over. Why? What makes you think in any conceivable rational world that you have the right to punish this person? What? She can't just run away from her poor and unprofessional behavior. If she's going to be part of this profession, she should be more mindful of the content she puts on the internet. And I honestly don't think other parents would be pleased to know that their kids have a teacher that shouts loudly on the internet about which anime character she wants to quote unquote toss her salad. Will I be the asshole if I show her new school administration her Twitch account? Hey OP, I'm gonna need you to send your porn history to your boss. Well, you're not okay with that? Interesting. Right. Top comment is, yes, you will be the asshole. Your daughter is in high school. She's not a child. And content like that really shouldn't be a big deal. Teachers have personal lives outside of school. This is really none of your business. Oh, username is concerned mom 05. You are not a concerned mom. You're a fucking witch hunter on a fucking witch hunt. You are trying to drag this person because you think you can and you think you're fucking entitled to because of your own puritanical beliefs, because of your own prudish puritanical beliefs that you're trying to force onto other people. Fuck you. Get a life. Go to therapy. Maybe I could hear you and I was peeing. Did you tell your piss I said hi? Did you? Did you tell your pee I said hello? Or do you not even love me? Oh, you did. Oh, sick. Nice.